Okay, briefly, I want to share about my experience building products. Since the start of the year, I think I started the 3rd of January 2026. And right now, I think we're in August. And I will tell you, it's one of the best experiences I've had in years. Building products. Though sometimes people don't touch them, and sometimes people just test them and drop them. But in the experience of learning, exploring things, has earned me a lot. I've touched several tools I wouldn't have touched in a lifetime. Why? Because I want to just build something, I want to just explore. And that's one of the experience of Hindiaki. That's one of the experience I think if you call yourself a developer, that's one of the things you need to have. Building products. Irrespective of who's going to touch it, irrespective of who's going to use it, just go build something. So I started to build products, and I would say it's one of the best, right? I'll say that. And yeah, it's come with some lessons. So I thought initially that okay, if you say you want to build product, it's going to be easy to get users, right? You can get users easily. But that was a wrong perception. Very, 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 very wrong. Because when I started, okay, I built the first product. It flopped because I think there was a change in the company's permissions. So it affected the way the product works. So I stopped that product. The second product I built was Signals. And when Signals took off on some set of principles from my perspective, which was okay, I don't want to build something that will be so dependent on platforms. So I want it to be detached from platforms, and it should work on its own. And actually took that on to a good note. But then there was one issue I had, which was how do I acquire users? How do I get users? It's not sufficient that I build a product. Who is going to use it? The beauty of a product is that people get to use it, right? And well, I've had people to test it. I've had partners, I've had people who come to me and say, okay, let's do this thing. But then it was difficult actually getting users. And that's one of the crux of building product. You get users, you get people to use it, you can pay for it. But I'll tell you, it was one difficult thing I'm still kind of figuring out a way to overcome. Building product use, right? In your white community, they tell you, build something that people want. Don't be something that is just a social product. Build something that someone is going to pay for. And I wish you find that kind of product where you build and 1,000 people are using it, 200,000 people are using it. That's one of the best experiences a developer can have. Anyways, this is one cool day for me to tell you about my story of building product. So, don't just have a perception that it's easy to build product. Can you distribute it? Can people use it? That's one question you should be able to answer. Thank you very much.